What is going on, y'all? We are back again, and today we are doing Black Grape 203 from Lureworks. That's what we got going on. And you know, I just normally load it up with some purple flake, and it's a great bait, catches fish like that. But for this video, I want to do something different, right? I'm gonna load it up with several different colors of flake, and it's gonna be Black Grape Candy. So here is today's flake list. We have Flamingo Pink 015, Grape 040, Orange 015, Golden Holographic 0.015, and then Silver Holographic 025. But yeah, that is today's flake list. Let's get this going and see how it turns out. Oh, can't forget, two baits we're shooting it in. Almost forgot. We're going back to the 5-inch curly tail grub. I think it'll be awesome in this bait. And then we are shooting it also in 4 1/4 inch creature bait by Hog Salad Mold Company. Great company. Old Buzzard. One of my favorite creature baits. But that is the mold we're shooting in, so I guess we can get to it now. I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, we are back. Right there. The Plastisol choice today is we are working with Lureworks Plastisol Pro. Porosol Pro, excuse me, misspoke there. Medium hard. So, as you can see, that's no vacuuming. That's right out of the microwave, crystal clear. Might have to throw this back in there for a few seconds. No, we should be good. So we stir this up. We're at 355. Perfect. All right, Black Grape 203. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna start at about 25 drops. Honestly, I cannot remember. It's been a while since I've made this, so I think probably 25 is pretty safe. All right, there is 25. We're gonna get this stirred up. See what we look like. That is awesome. Love the color of this black grape. Put this stuff down in there, get it mixed up really well. You can see that. See how it's lighter around the edges, and then in the center you can tell what it's going to look like in baits. But when you bring it up, it's pretty little bit translucent. I may stick about 5 more in there. Take me up to 30. Alright, we are at 30 drops now. That's probably money right there. Alright, we will be back in just a second. I'm going to warm this back up. Alright, we are ready to go. Because there is 5 flakes going in this color, I'm going to go with a 32nd of each of them, and then I'm going to adjust from there. We're going to start out with the orange from Barlow's Tackle. Love this orange. It's a great color. These will all be even scoops. Orange. We're just going to go through and we're going to put all this in. Pink. Flamingo Pink. Lureworks. Golden Holographic going in now. And if this doesn't look like some sort of candy already, I don't know what does. Silver holographic. Now, 040 Grape by Lureworks. I'm going to go with a heaping on this since this is a little bit bigger. And then we'll mix this up. Get you guys zoomed in a little bit. See what she looks like. I am gonna, alright, that's my point right there. You can always add more. You can't ever take away. So, we're gonna go in with some more holographic. Add another 32nd of each. Some of you bait makers watching, you know what it's like when you put way too much flake in. It's like it just doesn't work. I'm gonna see what this looks like. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go through and add all of them again with the 32nd. Got the purple, flamingo pink, and orange. I love this orange by Barlow's. To me, it seems a little bit darker than just like a normal orange. Almost like a burnt, but not quite. I don't know, I prefer it over others for whatever reason. Alright, let's mix this up. Should be good here. Yes, that looks awesome. So, that is the flake. And there is one more thing I am going to add to this that I forgot to pull out, that I just remembered. Let me take the temp on this. $2.99. Grab this Snow Shine by Dead On Plastics. For any bait makers that have not worked with this, right, or anybody else, okay, Snow Shine would make you think white, right? It really doesn't turn anything white. It just adds a shimmer, and it's pretty cool stuff. I like it. So I am gonna go in 5 drops. 5. Another 5. Yep, I like that. Alright, I'm going to heat this back up and then I'll get you guys a close-up of it and be back in just a minute. Alright, we are back. Let's see if we can get it to focus in. There we go. You can kind of see all the flake and a little bit of shimmer on the stir. Alright. We will see how this looks in these baits, and we will be back in just a second. Alright, we are back. I'm going to get these molds shot and top them off, and then we'll get to demolding some baits. Get you guys pointed down so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, we got those injected. I'm going to let these molds cool off and then top them off maybe one more time, let them cool off, and then we'll be back to reveal some baits. See you guys in a minute. Alright, we are back. We are going to start with the 4 1/4 inch hog salad old buzzard. This is Black Grape Candy. Of course they don't all stick. Check that out. Pretty cool stuff. You can see that little bit of shine. That's from the snow shine from Dead On Plastics. Pretty cool color. I like it. I might end up keeping it. We'll test it out. But that is the old buzzard. Like always, I will put a video at the end showing these baits off a little bit more, so you can see the full effect of everything. Here comes the 5 inch curly tail grub. Pretty cool bait. I love it. This might be a color that I end up keeping. Come on, focus. There we go. See how it gets lighter in the tails, dark body, and then all that flake is just popping through. There is the 5 inch curly tail grub. It is in my hand. You see it a little bit better. That concludes everything for today. I appreciate you guys watching, sharing, subscribing. Appreciate the likes and really appreciate all the comments I received on my last video. I think that video is up to 1,500 views now, which is amazing, mind-blowing to me. Didn't think that was even possible. Gonna have more content like this coming. I've got 2 colors coming in that pretty excited about, colors I've never done. They've been done before on YouTube by several people, but you know, I've only been doing this about 10 months, so they're new to me and I'm excited about doing them. But anyways, I appreciate you guys joining in today, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.